Search mo Basti Reyes. Hindi yan yun.
And those are the starting lineups. Lots of interesting matchups
Hintayin mo lang,
tonight.
hintayin mo
Stick
lang.
around. We'll be right back.
Refresh mo.
We're going to break in the action now. Let's take a look at the East and how the teams are stacking up.
Moved toward the postseason with one of the best records in the league. Safe to say, this is not where most people thought they'd be at this stage of the year.
Well, if they're a stock, I'm buying. They faced down every challenge in front of them this season and have turned into a team that has to be considered a major playoff threat.
And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and
Search
Green
mo lang
make up the
Basti Reyes.
backcourt. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Davidson, is out there with Adebayo. And it's none in the point.
Bam at 6'10" might be a little bit undersized, but there's something in his activity on a nightly basis, Kevin, that feels like he plays bigger. The pogo stick gets around, covers some ground laterally, does a great job of both protecting the rim and finishing strong.
Here's none. He's guarded by Davis. It's stolen by Davis. It's Caldwell-Pope with the drive. McGee dishes to Davis. Whistle blows. That's going to be a travel. And with Adebayo and finishing plays, Brent, he is a terrific dunker.
No doubt. Guys are looking for him all over the rim, and you could throw it just about anywhere. And Bam
from deep and off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Here's none. James covering. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Now that's just enough defensive pressure on him to throw off that shot. I bet he gets a good look at it next time and hits it.
From downtown, score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Now, if he makes one or two, he will challenge himself from beyond the line, and he's capable of getting it there.
And Robinson wide open. He shoots. And again, it's the Heat missing. Lakers have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far. And here's James outside. Up again, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Great at using his body and finding his feet in positions on the boards where he can get up, get to it, get an extra possession.
Stolen by Caldwell-Pope. McGee finds James and finished off by LeBron.
LeBron putting the ball down on the deck. You just can't stop him when he goes straight to the rim.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back right after this. And buenas noches, basketball fans. It's Latin night here on 2K Sports. Custom jerseys worn by the players. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
I mean, the rebounding was the difference in that first period. You've got to block these guys out.
Yeah, rebounding can also be just about will, and they showed some of that going in there and collecting some boards.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. On the court for the Heat, Dragic is out there with Hero. Then it's Jay Crowder. Then it's Kelly Olynyk, and it's Iguodala in at the 3 spot.
That's a perfect lob leading to a spectacular dunk from Davis there. Threw it up on time.
LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambition. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
They've been looking at a sink offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Left in the first half. Here's Hero, guarded by Green. Here's the floater, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Here's a look at some of the players that have exploded in the second half of the season. These are the scoring leaders since the All-Star break. LeBron James, second.
He is making his mark in a big way and with big points. You love to see guys get better the later in the season we get.
Betul.
First free throw is good. Leonard, he's checked in for a little.
Sino yung Jason?
He hits one and misses one each at the line. Last outing for Miami, it was a loss to the Hornets. Green kicks to James. 46 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well. Bam Adebayo is checked in for the Heat. Butler comes in for Andre Iguodala.
10
Lakers
followers.
shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Well, every night, the competitive killer instinct of LeBron James makes him as elite as he's been. Of course, a future first ballot Hall of Famer, and a lot of gas, it seems, left in the tank for LeBron James.
And stolen by Butler. And here we go. It's Butler. And slam dunk by Butler.
How about the speed there from Butler? Just a knack for knowing where to run in transition.
Lakers leading by 12. For three, Caldwell Pope bangs home the trifecta. Caldwell Pope's got his first 3 points of the game.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactics.
They have a good plan going right now, and they're starting to create separation.
The game plan might have been good, but you have to bring it together. Right now, their chemistry is something to be admired.
And the quickness and long arms of KCP, he does a good job of getting into the shooter.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. They've got a percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline.
Sinarma.
Thanks, Kevin. Contavious, you guys came out with a lot of...
Thank you, David. And we're back to the third quarter of action following halftime.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
After one half of play, it's been a one-sided affair. Hey, everybody, welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. It was all about the Lakers as the game got going. They showed tremendous effort and drove the action early, starting off with a 9-2 run. By the end of the first quarter, their lead was 7. The end of quarter number 2 was kind to them as they and that's a wrap for our halftime show. Third quarter.
Too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
They're just way too easy out there, and I'm sure the coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
We want to talk, Brent, about eliminating division, something that's been discussed. I think that's going to happen.
Well, no, we
don't pay attention to the division.
We don't pay any attention to the division.
It's all about conference.
And we know that divisions end up helping in some ways with the playoff seedings, but it just seems strange today to have the divisions the way they are divided up. I think it helps when you're opening up a fish wrap in the morning if you check a traditional newspaper, but otherwise, I think it could be something that goes away soon.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Anthony Davis is out there with Contavious, Caldwell Pope, and it's McGee in at the 5, roaming the paint. .129 left to play in the third. Trying to get open is Davis. He shoots again. He lays it in. Trail by 19.
Well, we keep talking a lot about Anthony Davis and the fact that he was a young player. He played the point guard position, and then all of a sudden grew like 60 inches to play center position. You see that skill set show up now and again, but really what you're seeing now about AD is his maturity in the game, finding spots on the floor where he can absolutely be dominant and control any kind of offensive possession from wherever he is on the floor.
Robinson for three. Drills it from outside.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. He is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Loads it up for Davis. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
What vision by LeBron. Always willing to give up the ball. They're just hitting a wide open teammate.
For Miami, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half.
Shout out to Renji.
Here's Dunn. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. The host, the Denver Nuggets, have this one. That game will be a quick pit stop before hitting the road again.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Passes it to Adebayo. Butler with the ball. Very solid contribution from him as he averages over 20 points a game. From deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game.
Again, shout out sa'yo.
19. Back after this from the American Airlines Arena.
Again, shout out sa'yo.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters.
Dapat nilagay mo pala is like now playing.
And so it's Iguodala. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. 19-point game. They've got Dragic. Myers Leonard is out there with Kelly Olynyk. And there's Iguodala. And it's Silva in at the small forward position. That's the group in the game for the Heat. Dragic with a wide open look. Knocks down the 3-ball. Dragic has got himself going there. His first points of the game on the 3-ball.
Shout out sa 30,000 viewers.
And here is James. Left side Davis. Over Leonard. Tips it up. James on the follow.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
In what's been a good season already, tonight's win will take their record to 50 wins, a big milestone here tonight.
And they've really had a dominant run of games against this opponent this year. They played them 3 times and won every one.
And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for LeBron.
And guys, I just felt he was tremendous tonight. His energy infected his teammates, and the wrecking ball on both ends.
Here's Silva, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Here's on JaVale McGee.
Clearly a foul.
And he knocks down the first one. And the Heat making a change here. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. The Lakers controlling the game. James, the pass to Davis. And they double up Davis. Back to LeBron. Over Hill. And LeBron gets it to go with the assist by Davis.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter. LeBron drives in, and James throws it down.
But the truth is, they've had control of this game.
Yeah, looks like a veteran team tonight, getting out on the road, playing with assertiveness, confidence, fully in control for this win. And
Hill has it in the corner. Again, the miss by the Heat. Now here's LeBron. From deep. The putback. Davis. Great positioning on the putback.
That's a big-time battle from AD on the glass. You see the athleticism to go back up with him.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done.
Shoutout sa 1K viewers. Salamat sa panonood.
From the sideline. All right, David.
Thanks very much, Anthony. You got to enjoy coming out on the road and getting a win like you did tonight.
Yeah, most definitely. It's a tough arena to play in. We knew it was going to be a tough game. Everybody coming out, we just wanted to play. We came up in the beginning and said, we got to come out and play defense, and that's what we try to do all night.
Yeah, that defense sure showed up at the end. Congrats again. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Olin, this is Kevin Harlan, along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And we'll see you next time.
Kalabang kami ni Ken. Sinong matalo, bakla.
Ano, yan ka? Hindi. Hindi ko maririnig yan. Wala nang aircon. Ayun na, bilis na. Kailangan ito binigay yung Ken. Sinong matalo, bakla.
There's a look at downtown Los Angeles from the air. We're coming to you live from the Staples Center. Hello and thanks for joining us on Noche La NBA, the NBA celebration of Latin heritage, both among its players and fans. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter David Aldridge. Just got to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months, the scope of that for Butler.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Jones is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Nunn in at the 1 spot. And for Los Angeles, LeBron and Green make up the backcourt. Contavious Caldwell-Pope is out there with Davis, and it's McGee in at the 5 spot. These guys have known each other, Clark, for a long time. There should be very few. Surprises tonight.
I agree with you, Kevin. 2 veteran teams here, and that means that execution becomes the driving force in success.
Here's Nunn. Back to Adebayo. Heat moving the ball around. Outside Butler. Outside Robinson. Jones kicks to Robinson. Just 5 to shoot. The Heat need to get a shot off. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot. 24-second violation. Outside, Green. Davis inside.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far. Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
And you do not want to let him get going early because that can get you cooked.
Here's Nunn. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Charlotte. Out to the right wing. Butler from outside. Miami with a new 14. Here's Adebayo. Here's Jones. And Jones slams it home.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty. It's in his hand, and he's the one doing the slam. And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. Not there.
17 seconds left here in the first quarter. James has a 2-pointer. Off the left rim and out.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford a guy like him that good a look.
Moves back up. And Butler with a nice bucket inside.
Utilizing that weight room muscle there.
Bang, bang.
Very difficult to block. He got it in.
Sedang bang. Ay nako, bang bang pa. Inulit. Ha? Wait. Kasi wala eh. Salamat sa inyo guys.
Welcome back everyone to the second quarter of play here on Noche Latina. Vámonos. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen for the Lakers here so far, guys.
Impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Yeah, you know what makes it really easy for the coaching staff in that case. No adjustments needed. just keep on keeping on.
Here's LeBron. We saw him with 29 points last game. Green and Davis in at the forward position. Kuzma is out there with LeBron James. And it's McGee in at the pivot spot man in the middle. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. Here's Nutt, covered by LeBron. Now the basket. It's stolen by Green. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. It's out of bounds. The Heat will take it the other way. And we have a moment to take a look at the best three-point shooting teams in the NBA. Number one, the Heat.
The threat of deep shooting makes everything easier. Offensively, they've been incredibly accurate from long range.
Here's O'Neal. That one clearly a foul. Gets a whistle and 2 shots coming up. And Bam Adebayo. He just plays with so much energy when he's on the floor.
Boy, he is ferocious on both ends of the floor. Great energy player who can finish in the paint with the best of them. Very quick on his feet and can cover a lot of ground for a player his size.
And he makes the first.
Zero. Tipo zero.
Good on both. 1:27 left in the first half of the game. Davis kicks to Kuzma. Back to Davis over Jones. And Davis with the basket.